All right, Shalom Makim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the Apostle Elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teach the word in our true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today, I just want to get into how this destruction, you know, is going to be an eye opener to the ones that didn't believe, man. You know, because that's pretty much going to be the only way that these hard-headed people gonna learn, man. That's why I said hard head make a soft ass, man. That's why Yahweh Shema Shai is known as the wonderful counselor. The Lord ain't just gonna tell you, He's gonna show you, man. You know, and if you get in the way, guess what? You gonna just be part of it, man. You know, so this discretion when these people, because it's a certain day, a certain hour, a certain month, a certain year, all the way down to the second, where these missiles gonna hit this place, America, man, and other parts of the world, you know. But guess what? When you see those missiles, man, that's gonna be a a eye opener, man. You know, you're gonna have flashbacks. Those men. Matter of fact, let's get some real quick. Matter of fact, I said those men that was in those dresses, they was right. You know, and this is the workings of Yahweh Shema Shai. I think it's Wisdom Solomon Salakia, Wisdom Solomon the 5th chapter, and I start at 1. It says, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors." See? And we're in that process now, man. You know, us standing on our feet, telling this devil, telling our people who the enemy is, telling our people who we are, you know, opening it, because this said the book's gonna be over for the firmament. So we pretty much is prophesying, man. You know, spilling the beans, you know, the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. See? Because guess what? It ain't no easy on the ear message that we bring it, man. You know, we taking that discretion is coming, man. All hell is finna break loose, and ultimately, just pretty much to sum it all up, a lot of people gonna die, man. That's pretty much, that's always the message of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know, that was pretty much always the message. Just look at the time of Noah, man. You know, it wasn't no other way you can get around what Noah was saying. You know, you gonna help build this ark, or you gonna die. It wasn't like you gonna be able to, you know, go to the top of the mountain. It tell you the water was over the mountains, man. It wasn't you make you a little small little raft, and you just wait it out. No, man, that was violent waters, man. It wasn't nothing you could do if you wasn't on that ark. It wasn't nothing you can do, man. You was gonna die, and that's the same message we pushing today, man. You know, it said when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. See, so they gonna see his salvation. They're not gonna be a part of that. They're gonna see it just like how the scripture says, only with their eyes we're gonna see the reward of the wicked. Well, guess what? With their eyes, they're gonna see the reward of the righteous, man. Matter of fact, because it says the same thing pretty much in 2 Ezra 14 and 35. It says, 2 Ezra 14:35, "For after death shall the judgment come, and we shall live again." And yeah, this is the last go around, so to speak, man. You know, this is the last go around for the nation of Israel, man. You know, this is that last, pretty much that last judgment, this last Ezra the Lord has given to the nation of Israel, man. You know, after this is the kingdom of heaven. You know, it says, "And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest." See, because it's all a build up, man. You know, you had these different prophets back then, and now they wasn't holding fast to the words of the prophet. They were killing the prophets, man. You know, when they used to always say yeah, this is for a far time off. You know, they didn't really believe in Ezekiel. They didn't believe in Isaiah. You know, they didn't believe in Zechariah. You know, they didn't hold fast to them words. But now in this time, guess what? The names of the righteous gonna be made manifest. Meaning what? They was right the whole time, man. You know, they're gonna see the salvation. They were like, oh, what's it called? He went crazy when he started wearing them. You know what I mean? Saying his marriage gonna be destroyed. They're gonna see that, man. That's how the name gonna righteous gonna be manifest when we get brought up in them chariots. It said, and the worst of the ungodly shall be declared. And that's how it been made known. By the way, these strange deaths, you know, the people go through, man. By the way, these car accidents, you know, you been brutally tortured and beaten to death, you know, and ultimately when the missiles come, man, that's gonna be one of the worst gut wrenching feeling ever, man. Yeah, I mean, knowing that you're gonna die and it's not like you floating up, you seeing, you know, the righteous getting beamed up, and then you see the missiles coming down. That's hey man, that's you can't fathom that feeling, man. Tell that man's heart gonna fail for fear, man. You know, our hell breaking loose all the time when they see them chariots, man, and the missiles, man. You know. So let's go back to what Maccabees Wisdom Solomon 5. Wisdom Solomon 5 and 3, it said, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was him whom we had sometimes in the vision, a proverb of reproach. See, they repent and groaning for anguish of spirit. Why? Because guess what? That's gonna be the eye-opening moment right there. When that destruction comes, man. When you see them missiles, man. You know, and it's gonna be it's gonna be mass death, man. You know, it's gonna be mass death, man. But the ones that's gonna be preserved from the missiles, man, none of them. Hey, you a damn demon, man. You know, you will being with those many stripes. You know, and you know, like these dudes that they want to discount the missiles, they want to so called debunk the chariots. How you gonna stop the instrument used for discretion, and how you gonna say that's not the vehicle of the salvation, man? Well, guess what? That's why the Lord known as that wonderful counselor, man. He gonna show you better. He can tell you, man. You know, he gonna show you better. Than he can tell you, man. So these people gonna actually see those missiles coming, man. You know, and that's when that. Oh, matter of fact, that's when their eyes are gonna be open when they see the discretion. Matter of fact, let's get that in Isaiah the 6th chapter. And that's why that's gonna be one of the most dreadful and terrible feelings, man. Knowing that you're gonna die and you had a lifeline. You had a lifeline. The Lord has stretched out his hand, you know, by the way of the prophets. You know, and you mocked it. That's just like you you need water and the Lord's giving it to you, but you like, no, you know, you slapping out the Lord's hand, man. So what you think the Lord gonna do, man? He gonna kill your ass, you know. So this is Isaiah 6 and this is Isaiah 6 and 9. It says, and he said, go and tell his people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. So pretty much pretty much just supposed to prophesy, man. You know, but they ain't gonna get it. We know Jake ain't gonna get it. But guess what? Now they ain't got no cloak for that sin. The Lord told us, just like, you know, when these niggas get put to death and they go to the spirit realm, the Lord gonna, that's why I said, I record this day before you. You know, life and death. And that's what happens when you come across these accounts, when you come across these videos. The Lord, it was a certain day the Lord set it up where you were gonna come across a video, and if it is up to you, you know, well, it's really up to, it's gonna be Yahweh Shem Shai, but you was being presented with life and death, man. You know, you presented with life and death. You know, it says, make the heart of these people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes. See, meaning what? They're gonna have a limited mental capacity to get this truth, man. You know, that's why I said wisdom is too high for a fool. The Lord have shut the doors of a lot of people, man. 2/3 of our people, man. That's a lot of Israelites. You know, the sand of the sea, man. That's why you know a lot of people gonna die on the planet Earth, man. Because most of it's gonna be Israelites. You know, it says, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed. See? So the Lord said, well, they ain't going to get this truth. Why? Because he already set it up where 2/3 is going to die in the wilderness, man, which is America, man. Same thing, these niggas wanted to stay in Egypt. This time, the Lord's going to grant them their request, man. And Egypt is going to be totally desolate. You know? It says, then said, our Lord, how long? He answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land utterly desolate. See, so that's when that eye opening moment is gonna happen. Well, they got the truth, but it's gonna be too late. That's when you see them missiles coming down. That's why I said they anguishing, groaning for in the spirit, man. Why? Because they like, damn, they was right, man. You know, and that's one of the, hey, man, you know, put all your chips to say that I'm wrong, but that one false judgment just costs you your life, man. That's how bad this truth is. So I'm gonna read verse 3 again, Williams 5:3. It said, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was him whom we have sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. It says, we fools account his life madness and his end to be without honor. See, meaning what? That's the same sentiment they were saying to Noah. They thought Noah was crazy. Then they said his end to be without honor. They just thought that he was just going to die. He would just continue. He was going to just build that ship and die, man. That work was not going to be, that ark was built in vain, pretty much. They think that this work is in vain, man. But what the scripture said, the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe, man. See, this right here, this spiritual art, and guess what? We're going to put it to use, man. That's the same thing. Noah actually put that ark to use. It was actually convenient for that time that they was in, man. You know, but they counted Noah as crazy, man. Same thing now. You know. But guess what? In that eye-opening moment when they see them missiles, well, a lot of people when all hell breaks, they're gonna open their eyes. But a lot of them gonna be preserved for their discretion, man. You know. It says, how is he numbered among the children of the Most High and his lot among the saints? See, so guess that's the name of the righteous is made manifest when you see the name when you see him getting beamed up, man. But while you looking up, you seeing something coming down, and it's loud. Then the missiles, man. You know, it says, therefore have we erred from the way of truth. See, and the light of righteousness have not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. See, so meaning what? They didn't get this truth. Now they know that the ones that's going up in them chariots, they the ones that present them to us, man. You know, and guess what? The people going, that's, hey, man, that's a feeling that you can't fathom, man. You had a lifeline set before you, you know, and you kept slapping it away, man. You know, the Lord tried to comfort you and tell you He getting you out of here, but you want to be in this goddamn place. So the Lord's gonna kill you, man. You know, and that's how you how about Shemel Shah get down. Matter of fact, let's see, let's get this in Joel, the 2nd chapter. Let's see, bear with me, Joel 2, and let's see. Matter of fact, I just started at 5. This Joel 2 and 5, and this is talking about the missiles, man. You know, it says, Joel 2 and 5, it said, like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains shall they leap, see? Because these are intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. See, these missiles are able to go from continent to continent, man. That's why I said the arrows are going to be shot to the ends of the world. You know, it's going to be shot to the ends of the world. It's going to come from these different, over there in the Middle East. You know, it's going to come from Russia, North Korea, China. You know, even America's allies throughout Europe, his missiles coming over here, man. They jumping over these, these different continents, flying over Africa to get to this place, man. You know, it says, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoured the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. And see, and that's, the characteristics of these missiles, man, because you're gonna actually hit them flames coming up. It's intercontinental ballistic missiles. It's that fuel, man. And what I said, this battle is gonna be with burning and fuel of fire, man. You know, so you're gonna actually. That's why I said those that escape the noise of archers. That's talking about the missiles, man. Cause this is gonna be a very dreadful, and it's gonna be a loud day as well, man. You know, it says before their face, the people shall be much pain. See, when it said before their face, that means in the presence of. that means they be holding something in the sky, man. You know, because we know that this is an aerial attack. But it said they shall be much pain. And when you go into that word pain, matter of fact, let me get in the let me get that in the blue letter real quick. I'm gonna cut that Wi-Fi off. I don't know why that. Let's get this word pain real quick. Bear with me, Akim. Because it said that people gonna be much pain. That I think it pretty much goes into the bubble guts. Let me see. I think it goes into the bubble guts. Let's see. Joel 2:6. So this that word pain. Chawal, Strong's 82342, Chawal. And it says to twist, whirl, dance, rife. See? Let's see what that word rife. Because that's the feeling that these people gonna have, man. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yup, the twist. Yup. Yup. Yeah, this that word rife. And it says to twist into coils or fold, to twist as to distort. It said to twist the body or bodily part in pain. See? And that's them bubble guts, man. You know, your stomach gonna clench, man. You know, a lot of people gonna fall apart in that day. They gonna have strokes in that day, man. When you see them missiles, man. Cause that's nothing that's that strange work. That's those strange rains, man. You know, same happened in the days of Noah, man. When it started raining, I'm like, oh shit. You know, then water was coming out the ground. You know, water was coming out the air, man. And it wasn't like it was just a couple of drops. No, man. After a while, it was creeping up on them, and then it start raining cats and dogs, man. You know. Let's see, the twist as from pain or struggling. See, and you're gonna be struggling in the mind because you ain't gonna be able to wrap your mind around what's going on. You know. That's why. Oh, that's why I said. As a matter of fact, let me go back. It says, before that phase, the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness. So you're gonna be confused, man. You like this? Who would ever think of such a thing that America get pelted with missiles, man? Like that was, you know what I mean? That was one of the most out there things that's being presented, that's in the scriptures, and people can't see that, man. But when they see it though, when the wonderful counselor Yahweh Shai, when he show up in his glory, man, you know, and you got them chariots covering the skies, then you got the missiles hitting coming too, man. You know, that's a strange work, man. You know, that's something that a human can't, a simple human, especially an American, can't fathom, man. You know, they already surprised you throw an 80-yard deep ball. You know, they marvel at that. You throwing a ball 80 yards. You know, how much more what's finna happen to this place, man? You know? So, matter of fact, let's go back to that word, pain, because it says, rife, to fear, tremble, travail, be in anguish. See? You know, say they're going to be in anguish. That's what's going to happen, man. You know? That's what's going to happen, man. Oh, especially if you see one of them missiles hit and you actually witness a mushroom cloud, you can't do nothing about it, man. See, how about Shemal Shai finna do a work in that day, man? You know, it said be pain. It said to dance, to twist, whirl. It says to ripe and travail will bring forth, to wait anxious. That's it. To wait anxiously, man. Cause what else can you do? You when you see them missiles, you got 2 minutes to hit ground zero, man. And nowadays with this supersonic missile, they coming even faster, man. It might be 1 minute to ground. It might be 30 seconds to ground zero now, man. When you see them, because they faster, man. And that's the Lord sent out Esau to further destroy himself faster, man. You know? So it said to wait anxiously, man. Meaning what? You know that you finna die. And you know how you finna die. It wasn't like you was tied up in a chair and you got a possibility to escape. If he do, you know what I mean? Well, you know what you're doing. Well, guess what? When you see them missiles, it ain't like you can go get a helicopter real quick and go into a bunker. No, man. You gonna die this manner, man. And it's not like that's finna be a swift death. Matter of fact, okay. Let me jump now. It says writing, suffering, torture, to wait longingly, to be distressed. See? So the Lord is presenting you with your death, man. Just like how he presented you with life when it was a 10-minute video and you can watch 2 minutes because you said the so-called white man is the devil. Well, the Lord is gonna present you with death, man. You know, and you gonna eat that. It's not like you can go back to life. You know. So let's see. I know it's one in Revelations. Is it 19? Bear with me. Okay, yep. This is No, that ain't it. It might be 20. Bear with me, Ike. Let me type it up real quick. Oh yeah, yep. This is it right here. This is Revelation 14 and 10. I started 9. It said, and the third angel followed him, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink. See? Because really it was set up for the third part of man to drink of this cup, man. But when you read Ecclesiastes 13, matter of fact, let me get that real quick. I'll just wrap it up. This Ecclesiastes 13, Sirach 13 and 1. He that touch a pit shall be defiled therewith. See? You touching tar, you know what I mean? And you try to rub it off on your jeans, guess what? Now your jeans and your hands defiled. Anything you touch that pitch, guess what? You're gonna be defiled with it, man. Ain't no way you can get it off, man. You know? So that's how you touch it. When you touch a so-called white man, you know, you just got clean and you touch this man again. That's why I said if you touch a dead body and wash yourself and touch it again, what profit is that, man? So you touch this so-called white man, and pretty much following after his ways, guess what? You're going to be defiled. You're going to be judged as him as well. Though I says he that is joined unto him shall fall by the sword as well, man. And that's what's going to happen, man. That's why 2/3 of people going to get put to death, man, in a major way, man. By the way of these pestilence and famines, cannibalism, the sword. Well, what's that ultimate sword is those missiles, man. And them chariots. See, that's another reason why people gonna be paying, being that balled up, had a bubble guts and falling apart. Why? Cause they gonna see them laser beams coming out them chariots as well, man. Beam people to powder, man. It says, "He that touch a pit shall be defiled therewith, and he that have fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him." See, and that's on all levels. You might even prosper a little bit because you just hung on to this nigga and his ways. But guess what? You gonna also suffer the latter end of this man. So let's go back to Revelation 14 and 10 again. It says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented. See? And that lets you know that's not going to be a swift death, man. Because it's different levels of death, Those are different levels of death, man. So you're going to be, he said, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So the Lord actually going to keep your spirit in you, man. It tells you that in Ecclesiastes the 8th chapter. He man don't have power of his own spirit, of his own. We actually borrowed our own spirit, man. So the Lord, he can ask for it back anytime. Just like these people that commit suicide. Hey, man, the Lord can keep the spirit in them. They can feel getting embalmed, getting buried. That's up to Yahweh Shem Shai, man. But we know in this right here, when it comes down to their discretion, the Lord gonna keep the spirit on them. They're gonna actually feel that they're gonna actually melt and tell you that their eyes gonna somewhere in their eyes, and their whole tongue gonna somewhere in their mouth. You know. So that's a vivid illustration that the Lord is gonna make these people suffer, man. It's already gonna be bad enough they seeing it coming, but they gonna actually feel it as well, man. It says, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest, day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receive the mark of his name. See? So they let you know another that, hey, you better be right on that mark of the beast, man. Cause if you take that chip, man, you gonna die, man. What else to say? You gonna die if you take that chip, man.